Now, after a show like today's one, a very important one I might add, you might be left wondering where to finally get the help that you may need. If that's the case, our next segment here is sure to help you to do just that and get on the right track.
GaySA Radio, where you are family. I am Ray, and today I'm happy to be joined by Phila Project from Center for Sexualities, AIDS and Gender to tell us where you can get help. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about everything you do.
Thank you. I'm the Deputy Director of the Center for Sexualities, AIDS and Gender at the University of Pretoria. And I'm a clinical psychologist by training. And mostly over the last 30 years or so, I've worked in the HIV field, which of course means that I've been doing work around sex and sexualities as well.
Okay. And please tell us more about Center for Sexuality, AIDS and Gender and the history of the organization.
The center's been going for about 20 years or so. And we see our main role as helping the University of Pretoria to manage and understand HIV as it relates to the university as an employer, but also as an institution that is shaping the lives of young people. So we're interested in academic work, theory and research making and teaching, but also in engaging with what it means for real people's lives on the ground. And probably one of the most exciting and interesting things that we've done over the years is to offer a student leadership training program where we engage them with lessons and discussions around sexualities, AIDS and gender, and then encourage them to take up activities to mobilize for change. Part of that is just having more open-minded conversations about sex, about gender, gender identity, gender relations, and to be more free, I suppose, to talk about things that really matter to young people.
Mm-hmm. Who is the center open to? Is it open to everybody at public, or is it just the university?
Right. So most of our work is aimed at the university. We, as I said, we do a lot of work with students, with staff, and then we do advocacy work on the campus as well, trying to make it more inclusive for, I suppose, all kinds of people with HIV, people with disabilities, but also for queer persons. So our main focus is the university community, but we have also engaged in community projects, and some of our youth work links us with universities in the Southern African region. So our brief extends our work beyond our borders as well. We're not generally open to the public for a sort of a walk-in service. So we do HIV testing, for example, for students. But because of our funding, our limited funding resources, we do focus our energies in that regard on the university and student community.
Okay, and have you partnered with anyone else to strengthen the objective of Center for Sexualities, AIDS and Gender?
We definitely have worked with multiple partners over the years. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Thinking about sexuality. But multiple partners in our sense is, first of all, we have partners on the university campus. So the Center for Human Rights is an obvious partner. With them, we've run a number of HIV projects over the years, and with them, we do quite a bit of work around sexualities and gender because they have a specific unit looking at the rights of LGBTI people. But we also work with other NGOs in the field. We've worked with government, with UN agencies, and international donors as well. So we definitely see our work as collaborative.
Okay, and I've heard you mention one of the innovations that you have launched. Please tell us, under Center for Sexualities, AIDS and Gender, is there any other innovations that you have implemented to further help people?
Well, beyond our student leadership program, which I think has been incredibly successful in developing a generation of young people committed to social justice, we've also started a small project, but I think it's quite exciting. We're calling it the Queer Space Collective. And it's an initiative to promote inclusivity of queer persons and bodies and expressions at the University of Pretoria. We're hoping to have in early 2019 a Pride Literary Festival, for example. So we see that as an initiative which is opening up the university to other voices, other expressions, and challenging, I suppose, heteronormativity and dominant ways of being.
Yeah. All right. And for people who wish to contact the Center for Sexualities, AIDS, and Gender, how can they go about doing this?
Well, they could contact us by telephone, by calling 012-420-4391. And then we also have a website, which is www.csagup.org. Sorry, I got that wrong the first time around.
It's okay. Thank you so much for sharing with us where people can get help. That, of course, was Phila Project from Center for Sexualities, AIDS, and Gender. I am Ray, and this is GaySA Radio, where you are family.
This is the Steam Room on GaySA Radio, where you are family. Brought to you by the South African National Department of Health's Phila Project.